What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today, hold on, the sun's right in my face, 1 second. Alright, that's a little bit better. Oh crap, it's still in my face. Alright, this is fine. So, anyways, like I was saying, today, Mr. Bass is going into the pond. Now, this is a little bit earlier than what I wanted to put him in the pond, because, well, I wanted to get, the gravel and the heater, because I'm going to get a heater for the pond as well, and the bigger rocks, get everything just right before I put him in there, so that way he could be used to it when he first got in there, instead of me putting him in there and then changing his environment. But I think it would do just fine. So, it's pretty early this morning, but we're going to let it warm up for at least another hour or two, and then we're going to put him in. I mean, even though he's been in a tank for a while, the tank water is only like 65 degrees, and the pond water is probably only like 10 degrees lower than that, so we'll still acclimate him to it. And I mean, bass are cold water fish anyway, so he should be just fine, and the bluegills should do it just fine too. You know what, guys? Let's go have a look at the pond right now. Oh, one more thing. Yeah, so you see, I watch a lot of college football, and I'm an Alabama fan. As you guys can tell, you probably see me wear my Alabama hoodie and Alabama shirt. So gosh, the sun again. Okay, there we go. A lot in my videos. And well, yeah, the Iron Bowl's tomorrow, and I've got to say this game kind of feels like the 2013 game.
All right, here we go.
I hear it. Where's it coming from? Hey,
56-yarder.
Where's it coming from?
Does not have the leg. And Chris Davis takes it in the back of the end zone. He'll run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 20.
Like, you good, bro? Okay. Yep. Way too big. Okay. Yeah, guys, we're just gonna have to move to a different spot because these bluegill are just too big in this spot right now. I just caught this little bitty bluegill right here, and this guy is actually just a little bit too big for Mr. Bass, so we're gonna save this guy for bass bait. Oh. No. Alright, guys. Finally got ourselves a little bitty bluegill. Now let's go feed this to Mr. Bass. Missed it. Well, guys, you just saw it. Mr. Bass will not eat that bluegill head. He obviously just will only eat live fish. So you know what? Let's go back to the pond right now, and let's try to catch some bass with the other bluegill that we just caught a few minutes ago. So you guys know that normally when I throw the bread out here, I'm trying to catch bluegill or catfish. Well, today, I'm doing it to try to catch bass, and here's why. You see, guys, bass, they love bluegill, and well, bluegill love bread, and as you can see, bluegill are hitting the bread quite a lot right now. So what that does is it attracts bass to the area, and then it makes it easier to catch the bass with the smaller bluegill. Guys, so I left that line sitting there with the bluegill on there, and I just loosened up the drag, so if something gets on there, it can just pull out the drag. So now let's go finally put Mr. Bass into the pond. Alright, guys, so Mr. Bass is now officially into the pond. You can see him right over there. So he's a little bit freaked out right now by the bright sunlight, but once I get the gravel and the big rocks in here and the heater, hopefully he'll feel more comfortable in here. And it'll take him a few days to get, used to the pond and to start eating, but hopefully overall he does really good in here. Yeah, guys, Mr. Bass has officially returned. So guys, a few hours have passed now, and well, it does not look like a bass picked up our bluegill. But, yes, it's alright because we'll go one next. I didn't even see no bluegill, coming up. Wait, no, I didn't even see no bass. See, I didn't see any bass coming up today with the bluegill trying to get them, so I guess we're not quite as active today. So I'll be giving you guys an update on Mr. Bass and just, seeing how he's doing. I will do also a video on getting the pond right and, adding stuff to the pond, adding the gravel, the heater, and the rocks and all that, and just show you guys how it's all set up. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure you leave it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and one more thing. Roll Tide.